So most people think that butterfly is an arm stroke. Wrong, it's a core stroke. The arms are just there along for a ride. I've seen this with probably thousands of swimmers who try to muscle through butterfly and get absolutely destroyed after 25 meters. But the thing is that you're probably fit and you're not weak, you're just swimming it wrong. In this video I'm going to show you exactly why the butterfly exhausts you and specific fix that will make it easier. And honestly, mistake number 3 is the one that is most important, because once you know it and you will feel it, you'll be annoyed that you didn't learn it years ago. Hi, I'm Alex Coci, I'm an Olympic swimmer. I represented Romania in 2012 Olympics, 200-meter butterfly, and this is my event. I swam this competitively for 21 years and more. Now I coach all kinds of swimmers, most of them self-taught adults, which I work now with Ocean Swim School. So the biggest mistake I see with butterfly, the thing is, I've seen literally 90% of adult swimmers who try the butterfly. Basically, you're powering only with your arms. There is no core, there is no undulation, just going with your arms through the water and hoping for the best. Now here is what actually happens whenever you do this. Your shoulder will burn out in like 30 seconds. You barely can breathe because the timing is off and you feel like drowning. And maybe you're gonna think, oh, but butterfly is too hard for me. It's not. You're just missing the engine. I had this triathlete years ago and he was trying to try something new. But he was absolutely convinced that he wasn't strong enough for butterfly. But the guy was actually super fit. He was cycling for hours, he was running for hours. No. So that wasn't the problem. So I showed him the body undulation in one session, and after that he was actually swimming a 50 meters continuous within a month. He was literally frustrated to realize how simple it was once he got it. But by the end of this video, you will also understand how butterfly actually works. Probably, I mean, you still need to practice. But yeah, if you get this core engagement piece sorted, butterfly will become significantly less awful. Quick thing, if you want personal feedback on your butterfly, join my Ocean Swim School community on School. It's free to start and a community support and all that. We have also the premium where I actually analyze your video personally. Inside, you'll get also video analysis of your technique, complete training plans, but try for free first and see if you like it. Link in the description. Anyways, let's back to the mistakes. Right, so mistake number 1, you're swinging butterfly with only your arms. And here's what I mean. Whenever you take your stroke, you're pulling with your arms and kicking with your legs, but there is no wave connecting them, so there is no undulation. Your chest isn't pressing down, your hips are not lifting, and you're just arm pull, kick, you're doing an arm pull, and then you kick, and everything is disconnected. I see this constantly, probably 85% of adult swimmers who try butterfly, maybe even more than that. Basically, you're doing the motions, but the body is really stiff. It's literally like a plank doing the arm movements. And why does this thing happen? Because you watch online videos and they show you the arm and the kick, but they don't really explain the wave, the undulation, the core engagement that actually connects everything. So you copy the arm pattern and then you wonder why it feels nothing like in the videos. Basically, this is like trying to crack a whip by just moving your hand. It doesn't work. The power actually comes from the wave traveling into that whip, not the hand movement. Now, same thing with butterfly. The proper power actually comes from the body undulation and not from the arm pull. So how do we fix this? Learn the body wave first before the arms, not the other way around, the undulation or the wave, and this is crucial. Actually, let me back up. Now let's do this on land first, so you can actually feel what I'm talking about without drowning. So stand up, shoulder width apart, put your arms by your side for now. Now press your chest down and forward, and not bending from the waist, but actually pressing from the sternum. Do you feel that? And that's your hips will naturally want to go back slightly. Now reverse it. Chest up, pressing forward and down. And this is a wave moving through your body. Chest down and hips back, chest up and hips forward. Do this until it actually feels smooth, and that's your engine. Now here's the thing. On the first part, chest presses down in the water. Hips will rise, and then on the second part, the chest rises and hips are pressing down and kick. And the third part is actually you repeat. The kick happens when your hips are pressing down, and that's the timing. Your arms, they pull when your chest is pressing down, and then they recover over the water when your chest is actually rising. the arms will actually follow the undulation and they don't create it. And this butterfly mistake is less exhausting. Honestly, you'll feel it immediately and you'll get the timing right. But instead of muscling through with your shoulders, you're using the whole body. The core, the hips, the chest, which is much more efficient. And try this on your next session. Just focus on the body undulation pattern. Forget about the arms for now. Arms extend at the front. Just practice the wave and the kick and the timing. Oh, if nothing changes for about 2 to 3 sessions, then you're probably still initiating with your arms instead of your core. And that's whenever the video analysis actually helps, because a coach can actually see if the undulation is breaking down or not. And the drill we're going to work on is vertical dolphin kick. Find the deep end, tread the water vertically, arms should be across over your chest or by your side, or just raise them up. Now do dolphin kick vertically. Your whole body should have a wave, and keep yourself above the water using this big wave. Now do this for a good 10 to 50 seconds, rest, and then repeat as many times as you feel improving. Some of the focus points here is feel how the undulation travels from your chest through your hips all the way to your feet. But if you're just kicking with your legs, you will sink. You need the whole body moving. And once this feels easy, I mean actual easy, not kind of easy, try it with your arms extended overhead. Same wave, but now in the streamlined position. Now if that fix alone saved a lot of your energy, and I'm not exaggerating, but the next mistake honestly is driving me absolutely nuts because it ruins the whole rhythm. Mistake number 2, you're breathing too late and lifting your head way too high. Now here is what happens. You finish your pull, then you're trying to breathe, but at that point your body is already moving forward and down into the next wave. So then you have to lift your head way up over the water. It kills your body position, it breaks the rhythm, and it's exhausting. I see this happening in so many butterfly swimmers. You're chasing basically the breath instead of timing it properly. Why? Because it feels safer to wait until your arms are going through before you breathe. It makes sense, but butterfly doesn't wait for you. The undulation is keep moving, and if you're late, you miss the window. This is like trying to breathe in freestyle after your hand entered already in the water. It's too late. And this is the same thing. Basically, breathe as your hand exits the water and not after. Timing here is everything. As your hand presses back and start to exit, that's whenever you need to lift your head to breathe. Not whenever they're already out. It's when they're exiting. Your chin should barely clear the water surface. You're not lifting it up, you're just lifting with the forward momentum. Minimum movement, just enough to get air. And here is the sequence. Hand pull back and exit, then chin lifts forward and not up for the breath, then hands recover forward, the head goes down before the hands enter, which is crucial, and if your head is still up whenever your hand hits the water, that means you're too late. And let's practice this timing on land first. Stand up and mimic the arm pull. As your hands come back into the recovery, chin forward for the breath. Your hand recover, the head drops, and this is the rhythm, and get it going. Now in the water, try to focus on one stroke at a time. Focus entirely on the breathing as the hand exits the water. Head down before the hands enter in the water. And that's it. The drill we're going to work on is single arm butterfly with breathing. So one arm stays extended, and then the other one takes the butterfly stroke. Breathe every single stroke and time it exactly as the working arm exits. 25 meters with the left arm. Focus here is the breathing timing only. Then, after you do that, try a full butterfly for 15 to 25 meters. See if you can keep with the same timing on both arms. Mistake number 3, the second kick is basically non-existent. So butterfly has 2 kicks per arm cycle. Most people do one big kick whenever their hands entering the water and then nothing. The second kick, the small one during the pull, is actually missing. This destroys your rhythm and makes the stroke feel choppy. And I've seen this a lot. And maybe if you do this, you probably feel guilty whenever you're tired. The second kick actually disappears and suddenly butterfly feels awful. Is that you? Basically here, add the second kick during the pull. First kick, is when hands enter in the water and a big kick down. And the second kick happens whenever your hands are pulling through, which is the small kick down. The second kick is actually smaller, but is really essential to the rhythm. It keeps your hips up during the pull phase, and without it, your hips sink and you're fighting the water. Think more of a kick rather than kick, pause, kick, which are two distinct kicks. The drill we're going to do here is butterfly with exaggerated second kick. This will actually emphasize the second kick for 25 or 50 meters. Then go back to your normal butterfly and see if you can maintain the both kick rhythm. So if you fix all three mistakes, here is what changes. Butterfly will become sustainable. Not easy, butterflies is never easy, but sustainable. You will swim 25, 50 meters without feeling that you're dying. Maybe 100 meters depending on where you are right now. Your shoulders are not gonna burn out in 15 seconds because now you're using the core instead of just your arms. Your breathing gets easier because the timing now is just right. And honestly, the confidence shift is massive. You'll actually stop avoiding butterfly in your master sessions or your training sessions. If you're still watching this, let me tell you that you're already ahead of most of the swimmers. Most of the swimmers try butterfly twice and fail, and they never touch it again. But you're actually learning it, the right technique, and that's what matters. Now picture yourself swimming butterfly, jumping in, swimming calm, know exactly what to do, what to focus on. You're not just swimming 50 meters, you're actually feeling control, and that's a good feeling to have. But if you want to accelerate things, then join my Ocean Swim School. There is a free community, has loads of resources. Try it free first, get a lot of good stuff, and see if you like it. And I also have premium, and if you want more, like video analysis, I'll break down the stroke, I'll show you exactly what to fix, and point you to the right drill. Most people see improvement within the first month because they're actually finally getting some sort of feedback and they know what they're doing. Link in the description. Drop a comment and tell me how it goes. And if this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for weekly technique tips just like this, ring on the bell so you don't miss any of them. Alright, that's it for now. See you in the pool.